Welcome everyone in lecture 4 of unit 4, and today we are going to learn pumping lemma for context free languages. And we have studied pumping lemma for regular languages. In case of regular languages, we know there is a FA, and FA contains loops, and if there is a loop it can repeat any number of times. Similarly, for context free language we have designed context free grammar, and in context free grammar if you observe a production and a production that is repeating something, that can be put in the left hand side here, that can repeat any number of time, that can be put in the right hand side here, or that can be in the left hand side or in the right hand side, both, to match two things at a one time. With the help of context free grammar we can match maximum two things, and these two can be repeated and matched either in the left, either in the right, or at the both side. If we took some examples in this context free grammar, you will observe that s tends to as is used to repeat a. Here it is one time. If we will put as again, then we will get 2a, and if we will put as again, then we will get 3 times a, and so on. And at the end we have to put epsilon here. Similarly, if we have a context free grammar like that, it is going to increase b. S tends to sb, one time b. If we will put sb again, then we will get 2 time b, and it is going to repeat b in the right hand side. It is going to repeat a in the left hand side. And we can have this kind of grammar, and it is very popular. It is a n b n greater than equal to 0 to match a with b. If you observe ASB here, it is a 1a and 1b. If you will put as ASB again, you will get 2a 2b, and similarly if you put ASB again, you get 3a 3b, and so on, and later you put epsilon here. So it is going to repeat in left and right both side, or in the right side or in the left side. If you observed some languages like AN, BN, CM, you will see it is going to match A with B, and then later you put any number of C after it. It is going to match by X, and we put C closure here. Similarly, in some languages you have seen AM, BN, CN, you are going to match B with C, and you are putting some A here. You are matching here and putting a closure here. So you are matching one thing at a time. You cannot design context free grammar for matching three things at one time, because in a production you have only possibilities of two things at one time. Similarly, you have designed context free grammar for AN, BM, CN. You are matching something, and you are putting something at the center. After matching A with C, you are putting B at the center. Similarly, you have designed context free grammar for AN, BM, CM, DN also. You match A with D, then you put something in the center, and the center you are matching B with C. S tends to ASD, you are matching A with D, then at the center in the place of X, S you put X, and X is used to match B with C. Then you put epsilon at the center. It is for n comma m greater than equal to 0. So in a production, if you will look carefully, you can match maximum two things at one time. You are matching A with D, but after putting X, you are matching only B with C. You are not you are not getting A and D here. You are not getting B and C here. You are matching A and D only. You are matching B and C only. So at max you can match maximum two things, and it is like a repetition at both side. So we have pumping lemma for CFLs. Let L is context free language, then there is an integer n, or you can say there is a number n, such that for any input, say Z belong to L, there is a string that belong to the language L with length of Z greater than equal to n, input that is of larger length than this particular number, then Z can be written as Z is equal to U V W X Y. So Z can be written as U V W X Y, and here you need to be very careful that we have matching two things, that is V and X. We are matching this, and there can be something before matching, such as in AM, BN, CN we match here, and AM is U. Similarly, we can have something after matching, as in AN, BN, CM we are matching, and there is something after it. So there can be something before the matching part, there can be something after the matching part, and after matching you are putting something in the center, and that's something can be epsilon also. U can be also epsilon. U is optional. It is not necessary to have always something before matching, or it is not necessary to have something after matching. U can be epsilon, Y can be epsilon, W can be epsilon also. As in ASB, you match, you can see you are matching A with B, and at the center you are putting epsilon. So epsilon is W, and U is also epsilon here, because you have nothing before matching and you have nothing after matching. So but one thing is sure, that for a large input that is greater than n for particular number, it means that there is some kind of repetition, and repetition can be either on left or right or at both. So we cannot have a production like A tends to A only. It is not not doing something, it is not repeating something. So there must be something in left or right or both. So in this repetition, in this two matchings, two loops, either V can be epsilon or X can be epsilon, but both cannot be epsilon at a one time. There must be at least U or I am sorry, at least V or X. There must be something from these two, V and X, to make repetition in CFG. So we can write Z as UVWXY, such that first condition is that Vx length of Vx should be greater than 0. It means that there must be V or X, both cannot be epsilon, both cannot be epsilon. Only one of them can be epsilon at one time. Second condition is that VW X, that is the main important part where we are doing matching, its length should be less than equal to n. If a string is of n greater than n length, it will ensure that the string is going through the loop. String is going through the n length string is going through either V or X or both. And the third thing is that if there are two loops, then for every I greater than equal to 0, U, V, I, W, X, I, Y should belong to language. So if it is matching something, then we can repeat any number of time in the left, as in ASB we can get AB, double AB, triple AB. So we can match at left or right both side, and it will increase in left and right both side. It is optional part before, it is after part, and after matching we put something in the center. So these all string will be also in the language. So this is pumping lemma for context free language. In the next lecture we will take some example related to pumping lemma of context free languages.